the justice. You're sick and tired of things not being fair. And you're fighting for balance, fighting for things to be fair. Yeah, 74 Pinto. Yeah. I think my neighbor used to drive one of those. Is that the little egg crate car? It looks like an egg crate. Because my neighbor used to have like a
What's up, fam? Bam. Give me a second. I'm getting my cards together. Y'all understand. It's real in these fields. All right, y'all. Hold on. We're going to get to it. Give me just a second here. All right. I think that's all we'll do. And I just realized I left my notebook upstairs. So I'm going to have to do this. All right, guys. First of all, let me just say thank you very much for clicking on my live. For those of you, I hope you guys can see me okay. I'm sipping a little bit. Hold on. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, welcome. It's your girl, Gigi. Take that off. I'll let my hair down for a second just because I'm tired of having it up. And then this way, maybe y'all can see me a little bit better. At least y'all can distinguish me from the rest of the landscape. How's that? Better? All right, y'all. Let's get this popping. So we are live, and I am your girl, Gigi. I'm on a little bit of an excursion right now, and this is my last night where I'm at. So, and this is the first night that I've actually had a chance to do this, and I'm really excited. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into this, please. We are gonna start. I'm not gonna lie to you. I forgot my my notebook upstairs, so I'm gonna go through this like I normally do, simply because it'll be easier for me to keep up with it, and then I'll timestamp it later. Please feel free, if you have any questions or comments, to add them to the chat. The chat is open for that reason. And I do welcome any and all comments. Just keep it positive, because I will block the fuck out of your ass in future readings. I really will. Okay? All right. Just thought I'd let you know that while we're doing our do. All right, y'all. So we're going to get this started. we're going to start with the air signs, get them on out the way. Oh, let me tell you, so the Tarot After Dark, let me give you just a quick rundown of what it is that we're going to do here. And I know you guys can't really see me because it's not a lot of light where I'm at, but hopefully you all can hear me. If you have any problems hearing me, by all means, please just let me know in the comments. But this is exactly what you think it is. It is an adults only reading, so we're going to get explicit. We're going to find out if there's anybody in your orbit, what they're thinking in terms of their passion for you, their desire for you, their thoughts of you. Like we about to get this in. Do you hear me? So I'm excited. I'm very excited about this. All right. So like I said, we're gonna start with the air signs. And yeah, we're gonna start with the Geminis first because that's what we do. All right. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to it. All right. The decks that I'm using tonight are going to be the Modern Witch Tarot deck. It's also going to be my Lover's Oracle deck and my Tarot of Sexual Magic deck. So hopefully that'll give you a nice little clue when I say adults only as to what we're going to be talking about. All right. So Gemini, first up, your Lover's Oracle card is children. Your love life is being affected by children, excuse me, but it was in reverse. So the first thing that tells me, Gemini, is whatever is affecting your love life, it has nothing to do with kids. Okay. So first off, let's find out what is affecting your love life, shall we? Give me 3 cards. Okay, thanks. Oh, okay. All right, Geminis. So you've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. You've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And you've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So really clearly, what's affecting your love life? You don't want one. You don't want one. You got the Ten of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Everything that you have so far is in the reverse, Gemini. So what that tells me is you are not open to this. There could very well possibly be somebody who is interested in offering you the Ace of Cups, but you don't want it. You also might be in a space, Gemini, of trying to heal from something. Maybe your last love experience. You are letting go of some past hurts and pains. You're in a healing process right now. So because of that, that's the reason why you're not really interested in, or that's the reason why, or that's what's affecting your love life. Put it like that. You don't want it. Okay. You don't want it. Before we get into the really good tea, let's find out why you don't want it. Shall we? Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, please. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Let's go. Yeah. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, please. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, please. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, please. You're stuck on something. You got the Chariot in reverse. Some of you in the Ace of Wands in reverse. Some of you might have some of you might be stuck in this place of heartache. I'm still getting the same message of healing. The Hermit and the Page of Pentacles. So, alright, so Gemini. Some of you are still in a place of healing. You're in a place of, you are stuck in this place. I will tell you that. So let me break this down a little bit for you and see if I can explain it a little clearer. Let's say, for instance, you have just ended a connection, right? And you have been doing some work on yourself. You've definitely been doing some soul searching. Some of you may have recently let go of an earth sign, specifically a Virgo, because I've got the Hermit in the upright and the Page of Pentacles. This person may have offered you something or wanted to offer you something, and you may have rejected it. Probably this Ace of Cups. But it's like you're in a space of being stuck in this healing mode. And you may or may not realize it, because it's like you've been so focused on letting go of past hurts, letting go of past betrayals, letting go of things that hurt you, that didn't serve you, maybe some deceptive practices, stuff like that. But you're currently so focused on your healing, your self-love, your own growth, that you're just not paying attention to any potential offers that you may have. You're not giving energy to that at all. Okay. So let's see. Somebody wants to change that. All right. First up, you have the Seven of Cups. Somebody's fantasizing here. You are somebody's fantasy. Or maybe it's you fantasizing about someone. Ace of Swords. Ooh. Ace of Swords and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm hearing this song. I'm hearing the song by Fantasia. Truth is, I never should have let you go. So you may be feeling like this, Geminis. You may be feeling like there's somebody in your past, or there's somebody that you had to walk away from, that now maybe you're not necessarily second guessing. It's almost like the relationship was, or whatever the situation was, is safer for you to be in your head about it than it is for you to be in the actual 3D space with this person. That's what this is looking like. It's like You let them go. You let them go. You went on to do your soul searching. You've been really, really focused on doing your soul searching. But the truth is, you find it much easier to fantasize about this person, or maybe this person feels that way about you. They feel like, the reality of the situation may be just a little too complicated, but the fantasy is good. It's good. It's like, we dream of each other, we think of each other, we feel each other. mm, the world. And this was in reverse. So this is so you can take this one of two ways. One, um the fantasy gets so real that it makes one or both of you feel like you're almost, it's like I can only think about it so long before I act on it. So that's one way. The second way is the fantasy is so good you don't want to stop. You don't want to stop the fantasy. So it's like either way it goes, it's this energy of it's just safer in my own head. I'm safer being vulnerable in my own head. And then you have the Knight of Wands, ooh, in reverse. And this is where you're gonna stay. Like you or this person, this this whole relationship is gonna stay in the mind space. Yeah, because of the Three of Swords. Because give me a second. I'm looking at this card. I'm hearing you're not mine to want. So you could be fantasizing, or you could be wanting someone who is not really available. Somebody who may be in a 3D relationship with somebody else. And so, that may be the reason why you or this person feels safer in keeping this fantasy alive, because the reality of things is, it's very different. It's much more different than what it is in the 5D space. However, there is also too, there's a sense of longing here, a longing of wanting to experience this person in the 3D space, because you can't you can't think about it but for so long. I mean, let's just keep it a stack. You cannot sit around and one, you can't sit around and think about something for too long without manifesting it, because that's what happens. Like, honestly and truly, manifestation starts first and foremost in the 5D. So the more you think about this person, or the more this person thinks about you, it's kind of inevitable that eventually one of y'all are going to make a move on this. I don't even have to use tarot for that, because where you start the manifestation is in the mind space, and one of you or both of you is just bound and determined, like it's just safer in the mind space. But you're gonna keep playing with yourself, and let me tell you something. You gonna find out it. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna keep playing around in your head with this fantasy, right? And if this is somebody that you know, or if it's somebody that you are indeed attracted to in the 3D space, you gonna be to pick up that phone and call them, or send them a drunk text or something before you even know it, or vice versa. They're gonna do the same. They're gonna do that to you. It's like they're just gonna get tired of thinking about it, and they're gonna call you. They're gonna get tired of jerking off to you, or getting off to you in their mind, and they're going to reach out to you. because that's the next level of manifestation. Take it from the 5D and send it over to the 3D. If we can't do that, then I mean, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? Keep loving ourselves to your fantasies? Don't do that. And one thing about Geminis, air signs in general, we do tend to feel both safe and trapped in our minds. But after a while, we get tired of being safely trapped in our minds. And, at some point, I'm sorry, y'all, there are some cats out here going to war. So if y'all hear that, that's what it is. It's 2 cats. Somebody's fighting about the pussy. I guess this would be the appropriate video for that. Somebody is definitely fighting about the pussy. All right, so moving on to Libra. All right, Libra, let's see what we got for you. All right, your love oracle says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. All right, Libra. I think that goes without saying. Some of you may be putting other people's needs ahead of your own. Some of you may be, Libra, some of you may be, oh, chocolate blue mon ami. Hold on. Get my ish together real quick. I'm sorry. All right, some of you, I have to get my energies together. All over the place, y'all. I'm sorry. I've been ripping and running up and down the road for like 3 days. I'm a little off kilter right now. Okay, so some of you may be the type of lovers that when you come together with another person, you are more about them than you are about you. I'll just put it like that. It's like if you're a female Libra, or even if you're a male Libra, you will tend to focus more on your partner's wants, your partner's desires, your partner's ambitions. When it comes to that coming together, you may be more interested, or you may be more focused on them getting to the finish line, if you know what I mean, versus you getting there. And the thing about having a physical relationship with people is that it is just like the rest of your relationship. It has to be a give and take. Now, your first tarot card is the 8 of Wands. So I will say, Libra, sorry, be careful, because you don't want this to come out at the wrong time. 8 of Wands is a card about active communication, active transmutation of energies, passionate movements forward. So, just be careful, be careful that you don't speak your needs at the wrong time. Don't be in the middle of thrusting and then all of a sudden be like, I don't want you to come yet. I want to come first. Don't, that's not or that classic one where we're just about to like hit that plateau, and then we say something crazy like I love you. You know what I mean? Some crazy shit like that, because you do that, and then what's going to happen is you're going to immediately regret it, because you got the Eight of Swords right here. And 2 8s, that's definitely an infinity loop. That's an abundance. 88 is the symbol of total and complete and utter abundance, ongoing abundance. But here's the thing though. This is not the type of abundance that you want. You don't want an abundance of mind fucking. You don't want an abundance of being trapped in your head. You don't want an abundance of regretting or playing mind games with people. That's not the kind of abundance that you want, Libra. So just be careful with that. Okay. Swear to God. There's definitely some confusion and delusion going on here. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. So, Libra, you may be in a space of trying to figure out exactly what you want, and that may be why you're not speaking up, or you're not telling your partner what you want, because you're still trying to figure it out. I am hearing a message: be careful of overstimulations, overexposures. Too many options will make it hard for you to choose. Um, there may even be something, and this isn't for all of you, Libra, but this is definitely for some of you. Some of you may be feeling a bit of regret, or you may be feeling like the person that you're with is not good enough for you. The only reason why I say that is because you have the 5 of Pentacles next to the 7 of Cups. So you may be in this mentality, or somebody may be in this mentality of thinking they can do better, or thinking they can have better. Um, and it's not even like it's not like a definitive. It's not like, oh, I can, I can tell. I know I can do better than this. It's not that. It's just kind of like I look at you, yeah, because you got the 3 of Wands down here. It's more of like I look at you and I can't help but wonder if this is it. I can't help but feel like maybe I should keep looking. But that's not to say that you are, and that's not to say that you are actively out here, taking other applications for candidates. It's just like a little thing that sits in the midst of your engagement, that's just like, I really like this person. I'm really vibing with this person. Everything seems pretty decent, but maybe I can do better. Like I'm gonna just kind of, I'm gonna keep my inbox open. I'm not gonna be actively reaching out to people. I'm not gonna be on dating sites or anything. But should somebody show up in my inbox, I'll consider it before I just dismiss them. That kind of energy. I'll take a look and see what you talking about before I just say no. It's that kind of energy. But just be careful with that, Libra, because that will send you on a constant path of trying to see where the grass is greener. It'll send you down this road of always or never being satisfied. You know what I mean? Tell me. There it go again. There go the Three of Wands. Yeah, you want something. You want something that's passionate, maybe even taboo. You want something that is just red fucking hot. And maybe this person doesn't quite do that for you. Maybe you see the potential in them for that. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. And she's in the reverse. So, yeah. Libra, you have an intense effect on your partner. You have a that's really the best way I could put it. You have an intense effect on your partner. Like, you really, really get them going. I'm just not 100% sure that this is what you want. Um, and I don't mean that in terms of quality. So you are you want something that's gonna light you up. You want something that's gonna set your soul on fire. You want something that's gonna like have you in the grocery store, like maybe catching a charge because you can't keep your hands off this person type thing, right? Um, but here it's a two-way thing. So it's like you create the passion, then you cultivate the passion, right? So you both have to feel this way about each other to a certain extent in order for you to get to this level. And the thing about it is your partner definitely sees you as attractive, passionate, fiery, somebody they definitely will whatever it is that you want, they are all with it, right? You're looking at this person like it's almost like um this person is already under your spell, and you are already well aware of what you can do to a person. You're already clear about what your powers are, so to speak. Okay? Because you got the Magician here underneath your Seven of Cups. You are already well aware of what you bring to the table, and you are already well aware of how you serve it up. I'll put it like that. The problem is you're looking at this person like, are you the person that I want to be feeding off my table? It's not that you don't want something, it's that you don't know if you want it from the person who is standing in front of you willing to give it to you right now. You have Judgment in the upright. So I'm gonna tell you, be careful. This particular Judgment, I know you guys can't really see this, but this particular Judgment, I'm gonna try to put it up there so you can see it, has a child. Do you see that? There's a third person in this card. Well, actually, there's four people in this card. You can't see it, but there's the cherub up at the top. But the three people in the 3D space, it's a man, a woman, and a child. So two things I want to tell you about that. One, be careful because for those of you who have children, this person may try to find a way to bind you to them through your children. If you don't have children, or if you don't have children together, this person might try to get you pregnant. You know, um, just so they have enough time to show you what they think you can't see, if that makes sense. They want to show you that not only are they a willing vessel for you to pour into, but they want you to. Like they want you to pour into them. But they don't they're not quite 100% sure on how to get you to see this. And in their mind, they're thinking it's all about due time. It's all about divine timing. And so if they can somehow, some way buy themselves the time to show you, then they will. And so that's why I say be careful, because they might try to get you pregnant in order to buy that time. Ooh, the Two of Cups, because they love you. They have some very deep feelings for you. Um, Ten of Swords. They may see you holding on to something from your past. They may see you still um, lamenting over something. Excuse me. There's something that I see in this card. I'm trying to figure out how I can articulate it without being completely raunchy. So this person may feel like, let me try to say this without confusing you. This person may feel like they can unlock what you've already locked up. They they see you as a, I don't want to say tainted being, but it's like, you see how, well, you can't really see, but in this Ten of Swords, you see how this young lady is sitting here by herself, kind of stimulating herself, trying to, but not in an erotic way. It's almost like she's trying to stimulate herself to see if she can even be stimulated. And in the back of this, you have a couple back here that's actually stimulating each other, if you know what I mean. And so may um, this person may think that you are dead inside, and they want to try to wake you back up. They feel like they have what it takes to wake you back up, whereas you're kind of off to the side, like, nah, I don't want to be teased. I don't want to be stimulated. I don't want to be tantalized. I don't want to do that. You know, I just want to know that I can still feel, you know. I'm good on the whole, touch me, tease me shit. I just want to know that I still have a heart. Because if I don't have a heart, then it explains a lot as to why it can't be broken. That's deep. I hope I explained that pretty well. I know I'm going through these a little vaguely, only because I'm jet lagged like a motherfucker. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. I want to do this, but I don't want to be here all night doing this. And I ain't go to bed till like 6 o'clock this morning, only to turn around and get up at like 10. I've been running around all day. I'm sitting here now sipping on a margarita, like bloop bloop. Let's just get it together, right? All right, so Aquarius, you are next. So give me a love oracle for Aquarius, please. Give me a love oracle for Aquarius, please. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm not in like a shitty mood. I'm just tired. Too many. And the fact that I gotta turn around and get on the road in the morning, it's just like, oh God, somebody shoot me. Let me just stay here like one more day. If I could. If I could. I swear to God, I would. I really, really would. I would stay. It has been a blast being here with my family, hanging out with all the graduates and eating all the good food, but I gotta go. I got to go. I gotta get back to my life. Thank you. All right, Aquarius. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. All right. What they cautioning you for, Aquarius? Oh. First out the gate, King of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You got the King of Pentacles here. I think my last general reading for you, Aquarius, had a King of Pentacles in it. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember that far back. Give me a second. All right. 3 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So all right, Aquarius, you got the King of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Give me something else about that King of Pentacles, please. Clarify that King of Pentacles for me. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so you could definitely be dealing with an earth sign or a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So here's the deal. You could be dealing with somebody who is dealing with somebody else. Somebody who is here for a good time, not a long time, because you got the Knight of Wands. If that's the case, they're not just doing this to you, they're doing this to the other person too. All right. They go in and out between you and this other person. With this person's energy, it's like they consistently work at trying to give the illusion. So like they know that they're giving to more than one person, and they know that they're not giving it equally, and they're not giving it, like, logically they know that they're not giving it equally. They know that they're not giving it in a balanced way, but it's like they're trying to convince both of you, or both parties involved, that, or all parties involved, excuse me, that you're all getting the equal amount, or that you're all getting the best there is to get. So it's like they'll give you 3 pentacles, or they'll give you, like, 3 days out of their week, right? You might see them 3 days out of your week, and you want more. You want something more consistent. You want something more stable. And what they're telling you is, well, this is all the time I have, and I'm giving all my available time to you, when that's not true. They're giving you what they're giving everybody else, and they're telling everybody else the same thing. So this is somebody that, they might tell you they work a lot. They're telling everybody, like everybody that they're dealing with, they're telling them the same thing. I work a lot. It's like their go-to excuse. when the truth of the matter is that's not the real reason why they don't have as much time for you or anybody else. Is because they're spreading themselves around, and so they want all of the people that they're spreading themselves to believe that they are genuinely investing as much as they can, as authentically as they can, with as much discipline and as much um, intent as they possibly can. And that's just not what they're doing. You have the King of Wands in the reverse. It's somebody who can be kind of cold. Um, the King of Wands is very laser focused on what he wants and him alone. He doesn't care about whether or not he hurts other people, whether or not other people get what they came for. And it's really interesting that you went from the Knight of Wands in the upright to the King of Wands in the reverse, because it's essentially the same energy, just older. It's like he goes from being flighty and flaky and, you know, in and out and not really reliable or dependable to just being outright nasty. And, you know, just it's like tell you to your face all the things you don't want to hear type thing, you know, because he doesn't give a fuck. He just doesn't give a fuck. Then you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, what's ironic to me is, so in the upright, in this deck, the Four of Pentacles is really giving me an energy of letting go. Letting go of one's inhibitions, letting go of one's guard. And then the Three of Wands. You would like to let go of this barrier that you have up. You would like to let go of this hesitation and trepidation, because deep down inside you want this person to take your soul. You want this person, wherever they're gonna take you, you want them to take you, like you are with the shit. But here's the problem: you know that this is not a productive road. It's like, I don't want to go to hell, but if that's where you're taking me, then I'll go. I don't want to be. It's almost like breaking one's own rules for the wrong reasons. Which, to be honest with you, anytime you're breaking your rules, I don't really know when that's gonna be a productive thing for you. You know what I'm saying, Aquarius? But yeah, that's basically what it is. It's like, you know, this person is not good for you, but they feed a lustful appetite that you have. It's like everything that you like. If they're seeing someone and you're not normally the type of person to put yourself in a third party situation, for this person you'll do it, because just on a carnal level they have what you want. Yeah. Some of you, I'm not gonna lie, some of you are so into this that you would even collaborate with the other person, if you know what I mean. So like, some of you are so into this one person that you'll take their person too. It's like, come on, let's all get together, because you got a lot of threes here. But it's like, yeah, let's all get together. Let's all the Four of Swords. Let's all get together. Let's all just heal each other and love on each other and touch on each other and just be happy. Ooh, all right, Aquarius. Use a freak. Yes, I did just say that. You's a freak, Aquarius. You want this one person so bad, you'll take them and the other person. That's. I don't judge. I do not judge. That's all shouting. Knock yourself TF out. Why don't you? All right, so let's move on over to our fire sign, shall we? Let's do that. All right, fire signs, you're up next. We're gonna do Aries, starting with Aries. Can you give me a lover's oracle for Aries, please? Yep. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay. So you lying to somebody, Aries? Or is somebody lying to you? There go the Eight of Wands again. You're communicating with someone. That's good. Um, I'm hearing the words fast talker. Yeah. Somebody is talking, or you could be communicating with someone who is keeping secrets from you, or you're keeping secrets from them. You're not telling them everything that's on your mind. You're not telling them everything. You're not telling them everything that you want, or vice versa. You're kind of in this space of trying to figure out if you should or not, because you feel like you got a lot to lose, Aries, which is fair. You or this person, one of y'all feels like you have a lot to lose by opening up to this opening up to this connection. You got the Knight of Wands clarifying the Eight of Wands. That's that fast talking energy. That's that hurry up and say, tell you. That's that hurry up and tell you what you want to hear and then get the fuck out of Dodge before you have a chance to think about it type shit. And whether it's you or this other person, they could be telling you y'all could be talking real nasty to each other. Yeah, you could be telling each other what you want on a sexual level. Like you could be getting real down and dirty with each other when it comes to your fantasies, your habits, your proclivities, stuff like that, your kinks. You could be full on open with that, but one of y'all might be fronting about it. Like, so one of y'all might be saying, yeah, so uh, one of y'all might be talking about some stuff that you ain't never done. Y'all might be speaking on something that you have never done, but you are talking like you are pro at it. You are talking like you can you can you can drive the whole ship to shore. Like you can handle the whole show. All they got to do is show up. But you're not that. You're not like that. And that's not to say you're not good. It's just like I said, somebody's selling wolf tickets here. Um, I'm gonna tell you, Aries. I think what it is either you or this person. You're talking like you've been in a situation like this before, but you haven't. It's like you might be trying to play it cool, like this person doesn't make your nipples hard, like this person doesn't make your pussy wet, like this person doesn't make you think about all that wild, freaky shit. You might be trying to play it cool like that. This person, okay, so let me put it like this. Both of y'all are fronting in a certain way. But this is the crazy thing. You're fronting because you don't know that the other person is exactly what you want. So let's say, for instance, right? Let's say, for instance, Aries, you're the feminine, right? You might be over here playing like you the good girl, right? And then the person that you're dealing with, they playing like they the whole bad boy, and so they might be talking to you like, yeah, girl, I do this to you, I do that to you, XYZ, blah 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 blah, right? But they really not about that life. You over here talking about something. Oh, I've never done that before. Oh, really? Oh, oh. So what does that feel like? Oh, no, I've never been in a threesome. No, I've never, I've never kissed a girl. No, I've never, been bent over a bridge. Like, all that crazy kinky stuff, right? You're talking like, oh, you're such a good girl and you've never done this and you've never done that, and you're fronting. So you're fronting about being the good girl, they're fronting about being the bad boy. And the truth of the matter is the reason why y'all are fronting is because you like each other so much, you don't want to scare the other person off, or you don't want to turn the other person off. So flip your thinking. The person who is like, oh no, I'm the good one and I've never done this and I've never done that, you need to be honest. You need to tell it like it is. Like, yeah, I done bent over the rail for a nigga. And guess what? If you act right, I might bend over a rail for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been in a threesome a few times. And if you act right, maybe I'll be in a threesome with you. Like, you need to be the one to pull your cap off. And then this other person who is trying, because the reason why they're on this whole bad boy bad girl kick, the whole reason why they're trying to convince you like they out there like that is because they think that's what you want, and they are trying to get you to reciprocate that same energy. They're trying to get you to match that energy. The reason for that is because that's what they want. Think of it as projection, but not in the negative sense. It's like, I'm gonna come to you in the way that I want you to come to me. Does that make sense? And both of you may be doing this. Like, both of you may be feeling this way and not really understanding how to articulate it, because you've got um you've got these proclivities, you've got these things that maybe you're good with it, but maybe like in your past some of your partners have been a little bit judgmental about it. So you're trying to put forth a better face. But here's the thing, it don't matter what kind of face you put on, it matters what kind of frequency you in. Emphasis on the freak. It matters what kind of frequency you're in, Aries. So you can say all day long, yeah, I'm not like this, I'm not like that, I'm not like this, I'm not like that. And you can try to convince that person that you're not like this, you're not like that. But they're picking up on your frequency. And the energy that you're giving off is, yes, this is, I want it like this. I want it nasty. I want it dirty. I want it kinky. I want it public. I want it now. You know what I mean? So if that's the frequency you giving off, Aries, then why not just speak your truth? You know? Scared money don't make money. Come on now, Aries. If anybody knows that, y'all know that, don't you? All right. So moving on to Leo. Leo. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably won't timestamp these tonight. I probably won't get to timestamp them until like maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Monday after I get off of work. I'm tired. All right, Leo. Give me something for Leo, please. Give me Leo, please. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. But it was in the reverse. So some of you, Leo, may be a little down in the dumps about your love life currently. You may be feeling some type of way. Maybe you just broke up with somebody. Chariot wanted to show its face, and so did the Fool. Um, Leo, you may have possibly disconnected from somebody, and it may have left you a little shell shocked. It happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just take it as it comes. Yeah, you may have invested a lot of time in this person or in this situation, and now you're just kind of looking at it like it was wasted energy. Death. You may be looking for a change. You may be looking for something different than what you're used to, because you're definitely walking away from that. You may have even turned your back on love altogether. I saw the Ace of Cups come up in the reverse. You may have actually turned your back on love altogether and just kind of say, fuck it, I'm going to just focus on something new. This is like, let's say for a long time in your life, Leo, you felt like your life was good, but maybe not complete if you didn't have a partner. You know, it's like that trifecta. You have the good job, you have the stable home, and then you have the stable relationship. Well, now you're shifting your focus because love just hasn't worked for you in the past. So now you're shifting your focus over to something else. You know, maybe you had this ambition of wanting to be married, and now you're like, you know what, I don't even really care if I ever get married, something like that. But you're really changing how you move forward. If you want something different, you do something different. I agree. You have the High Priestess in the reverse down here. I'm getting this message. You've been in the house for a while, Leo. You've been a good girl. You did what you were supposed to do. You took care of the house. You took care of your man. You took care of your woman. You took care of the bills. You did all of that, right? Never complained. Never, never felt like you were missing out on anything. You were actually quite content. Now you like, fuck that. I'm coming now. I want the world to know. Wow. You said you out here now, huh? I will say this though, Leo, be careful, because I know how sometimes we want to put people out with us. That's not good frequency. Also, too, just as a side note, Leo, you may be closing yourself off in terms of your vulnerability to your people's access to you, how quickly and how closely they get close to you. You're definitely switching that the fuck up too. You also have Temperance in the reverse, clarifying your Death card, and you have the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so something was not stable. Something was not what you thought it would be. This has really hurt you. Wow, Leo. This has really disappointed you. I'm gonna keep it a stay with you. What's crazy is you have two of the most closed cards in my tarot sexual magic deck: Temperance and uh, the High Priestess. Are both very closed energies. You know, they're very covered energies. These are very demure, very not humble. What's the word? Not prudish. Docile. These are docile people. Like, these are docile energies for this deck. Um, you were comfortable with this person, at least, you know, from a physical and a emotional aspect. You were comfortable with being vulnerable with where you were. You were good with that. And that's probably what's got you most disappointed, because, you know, you don't want to have to start all over and build that with somebody else. Fair enough. You don't want to have to, you know, take the risk of opening up yourself like that to someone else. Um, Give me a second. You are turning your back on something. You're focusing on, you are focusing on your stability. You're focusing on your power dynamic. You've got the King of Pentacles here. You're focusing on not being that docile creature anymore. That's interesting. It's like, this is really interesting, Leo, because what I'm getting is, on the surface, you were the happy homemaker. You were good with stability. You were good with maybe being the breadwinner in the house, paying the bills, taking care of the kids, you know, but there was always this underlying current with you. There was always this side of you that you just weren't really speaking up on, or maybe you weren't really putting a lot of emphasis on that part of you, on that side of you, even when it came to, you know, being intimate with your partner. And I'm gonna tell you, this is like what I told Gemini, I think it was, when we first got started. You were just really about pleasing your partner and making sure that your partner was happy. You weren't really you weren't really standing in your power completely. But now that this has come to a close, and I think that's what it is. It's like you've learned your lessons about, excuse me, hiccups. You've learned your lesson, Leo, about holding this side of you in, about not speaking wholly about what you need all the way around the board, and what you expect all the way around the board, and what you want all the way around the board. You you're not doing that anymore. That's the part that's changing. Now that this relationship or this dynamic has ended, you're like, the next one I get into, I'm gonna run this shit. I'm gonna run this shit. Like, you may have been the yes dear in the relationship. Did you get my dry cleanings? Yes, dear. Did you cook dinner? Yes, dear. Did you send flowers for my mother on her birthday? Yes, dear. Now you're like, shit, fuck that. I ain't got no problem sending flowers, but I need some head. Like, you know, just like, I know that sounds really vulgar, but it's like you're like, I do all of this stuff for my person. I do all of this stuff to show up for my person. And all I really want to do is just get freaky on the balcony. And where they at? Where they at when I'm ready to do that? You know what I'm saying? It's like you have this mindset, and it's not really a conditioning. It's just like, I show up for you, I want you to show up for me. You know what I mean? And the way you want this person to show up for you is in a more erotic way. It's in a more intimate way. It's in a more passionate way. And since they didn't do that, you're not really looking at them like they were the bad guy. You're just like, the next time I do this, I'm going to do it this way instead of doing it the way I've been doing it, which is good. It's good. It's good. I wish you all the luck on that, Leo. Hopefully you get that freaky deaky on the balcony. Listen, We all deserve good D, good P on the balcony. Okay? Makes our days go by. All right, Sagittarius, what we got for you, huh? What are we doing for the Sagittarius? Thank you so much for anybody who watches this video after the fact or who is in here now. Please just make sure that you thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment. I like those too. All right, Sagittarius. So, in reverse, you had religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, but you had this in the reverse. So, what that's telling me is that you don't give a fuck. All right. You just out here doing whatever you want, huh? Whatever you want, whenever you want, to whoever you want. You don't give a fuck. You don't have no principles, no morals, no boundaries, no nothing. Be careful. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Be careful. Give me 3 cards, please, for Leo. For Sagittarius. There you are, the Emperor. That's Aries, but that's your sister sign. The Emperor, the 3 of Cups wanted to show up. Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. Moon and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so you got one person, Saggy, who wants to take control. You got another person who is in control. Okay. I think somebody is trying to figure out how to shift this dynamic. You've got the Moon and the 8 of Swords. Somebody's trying to figure out how to shift the power dynamic. Okay, Saggy? You've got what's interesting is this is a dynamic couple, the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. That's a dynamic ass couple. Okay? Not necessarily a match made in heaven, not necessarily a divine pair, but it's a couple that can work. Because you got one person who's in the energy of setting things in motion and kind of project managing them all the way through. Then you've got another person who's in the energy of really bringing grounded, realistic planning to these ambitions. So this is a really good couple. This is a really good dynamic energetically, a pairing dynamic. It's almost like the Emperor can be very ambitious, but and while they do like the feeling of being an authority, they do like the knowledge that they have the final say so. The Emperor can sometimes move a little faster than needed. He or she can move a little faster than most when it comes to setting out on these ambitions, and that can cause them to miss the devil in the details. So, having someone in your corner like the Queen of Pentacles who can kind of say, okay, you want to have a chain of businesses, or you want to open a brothel, cool. You know what I mean? Well, we can open a brothel, but this is how we need to do it realistically. Like the Queen of Pentacles is the one that's going to go find he or she is going to, contact the accountant. They're going to make sure that the paperwork is done. They're going to make sure, that everything that needs to be licensed and copywritten is done. Like they're going to make sure that the stability of it all is there. But there's something about there's a desire to want to shift this power dynamic, and I don't know I don't know who it is that wants to shift it. I just heard cut it out. The 8 of Swords with the 2 of Swords, I will say this though, be careful. Whoever is desiring to shift this power dynamic, be careful, because you might get what you asked for, but you might not get it the way you wanted it. All right. Yeah, you might fuck around and get told about yourself. Okay, Sag. Um, if you're the one trying to shift this power dynamic, you might fuck around and get told about yourself before you get left alone. So just be careful with that. All right. Let's see here. Tell me about the Emperor, please. Tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor. Page of Wands. Okay. Excuse me. Knight of Wands in the reverse. All right. So, the Knight of Wands in reverse, even in this deck, speaks of, or excuse me, the Knight of Wands in the upright speaks of a high amount of inconsistent, unstable passion. In the reverse, he could speak of kind of quelling the instability of this passion. So let me put it to you like this: your Emperor, Sagittarius, whether this is your energy or the person you're dealing with, there's somebody in this dynamic who may have been using their natural tendencies of leadership and control. They may have been using this to destabilize or manipulate someone else. So, they have these great, awesome qualities, right? And they're playing those qualities up so that the other person can just kind of keep getting lost in the potential of them without actually having too many expectations on them. But that's coming to an end. That could be where the dynamic is starting to shift. That could be what the desire for the dynamic to shift is, because there's definitely some emotions that aren't being spoken on. There are some things that aren't being told. The devil is here as well in the reverse with a big ass rock shaped like a cock. I can't. But one day I'm gonna do this in the light, and y'all gonna be able to see these cards. You're gonna crack up with me. But yeah, I do believe, and then the Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, this is a repetitive message. So yeah, this is somebody who has been kind of abusing their power to a certain extent. They have been manipulating the other person into staying in their particular part of the power dynamic. Excuse me. But the crazy thing is that they are coming to a point where they're starting to realize that this is wrong. They're starting to understand that the way this is currently is toxic AF. I'm like, is there something on my card? Feels like it. Anyway, yeah, they're starting to realize that this is the way that they're trying to control this situation is toxic AF. And so they don't want that anymore. What they want is they want to stop with the head games. They want to stop with the BS, right? And they want to just make this a balanced situation. They want to, they've got some hidden regrets in terms of something. Tell me about that. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is a person that walks around like they got their shit together. This is one of those types of people, like, when you tell them that they fucked up, their first response is to be like, I don't give a fuck. Or their first response is to be like, no, you fucked up. Like their first response is defense. But this person, secretly, they know what they're doing. At least in them, they know that they know what they're doing. They may not come out and say it. They may not come out and be like, you know what, you're right. That was some ego shit, or some shit like that. They might try to hold on to the notion that, yeah, okay, I did it, and, or okay, yeah, I said that, and you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Deal with it. They have been in that energy and in that mindset for so long, and it could be possible that at first when you met this person, you were like, okay, you're an asshole, I get it. Well, I'm with the shits, right? But then as time went on, even you could see that this was not a good situation. And maybe even at some point you looked at them and you were like, you know what, this is not good. This is toxic. Maybe we should let this go. And at some point that made this person stop and think, like, wait. I've been fronting way too hard. I've been fronting like I don't care way too long. I've been acting way too nonchalant about this, and I need to fucking get my shit together. I need to cut all this mind fucking out and just come correct. Cause that's really what I want to do anyway. Like that's really, like, seriously, Sag, that's really what this person. It's like, you ever met a person? You ever met a person that was like, I want the house, or like they know they want the house, they know they want the dog, they know they want the forever shit, right? But because they've never seen, or they've never gotten any real examples of what that looks like, anytime it even slightly looks like it's going to come that way, or it's going to come down to that, they subconsciously sabotage it by putting on these, what my grandmother used to call putting on airs, or fronting for the book. Oh nah, that ain't my chick, we just cool. Or nah, you know what I'm saying, like, she loved me. I guess, I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out, when deep down inside they're like, yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in. That's my babe. Like, to the moon and back, that's my babe. And they're starting to realize, like, if they don't come correct, they're gonna lose you. They're gonna lose a great person in you, Sagittarius, or maybe it's vice versa. But either way it goes, y'all are definitely coming to your senses. Somebody's coming to their senses, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing, Sag. As Martha Stewart would say, it's a good thing. All right, so where are we going now? Let's move on over to Earth signs, shall we? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. All right, Taurus, what we got for you? Let's see what we got. I'm gonna get through this. I promise. I just might not get them timestamps tonight. All right, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Oh man, listen. Oh man, if you know some Tauruses, like I know some Tauruses, that's fitting. That is very fitting. So some of you may have really just decided to say fuck love. Totally your, totally your prerogative. Um, I hope you're not walking around here being a meanie. Because one thing about Taurus is when y'all shut down, y'all can be really, really cold. Like, there's no subtlety about you. None of that. It's just straight to the gullet you go. So I hope y'all aren't out here being a bunch of dicks or assholes. Because That's not nice. Let me just tell you, that's not nice. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This is definitely about you. Or you could be dealing with another earth sign. And then the Page of Swords, but it tried to come out in the reverse. You've been thinking about something, Taurus. You've been studying something, doing your research on something, or maybe someone. You may have thought about giving somebody, offering somebody something, Taurus. Not anything major. Just, a little something, something. I don't know. Maybe a little dick, maybe a little pussy, maybe a little one night. I don't know. But you were thinking about offering somebody something. You had seen something in them that made you consider it until maybe you didn't. Yeah, something happened. You may have seen something, you may have heard something, you may have found out something, but you completely turned your back on this person. Like you just like, and this is a typical Taurian thing. Like they could be infatuated with you, they could be all over the moon hung with you, and then you get like, they get one whiff of something foul and they're like, oh hell no, I'm out. Nope, never mind. This is why it takes them so long. This is why it takes y'all so long to even deal with somebody in the first place, because it's like, people are imperfect. Everybody has their flaws. Everybody has their hangups, their setbacks, yada yada yada. The thing is that you don't really set a standard. Not to say that you don't have standards, but it's like you don't go into a situation like already knowing what your deal breakers are. You go in a situation waiting for them to show you something that you can say that you can identify as a deal breaker. So, for instance, you might not show up initially and be like, I can't date anybody who has bad credit, or I don't want anybody who has kids, or blah 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 blah, right? You don't go into it with that attitude of this is my deal breaker, specifically XYZ, right? Instead, you're like, all right, let me see what you built. Like, let me see how you built. And you watch a person and you see how they handle different dynamics in their life. And then because we're all flawed, because we're all imperfect, it's like, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. But then they do something real small, or they do something that seems really trivial to them in terms of where you all have evolved in your connection and your interaction. And that be the thing that you look at and be like, I knew that bitch wasn't worth it. And just like all of a sudden you'll just stop talking to this person. You'll stop texting this person. You'll stop interacting with this person. You'll just ghost this person. And this person is like, but wait, for 8 months I've been showing you, I've been struggling, I've been da 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 da. Why today? Why this? Why that? And the only thing you gonna tell them, Taurus, is, well, I just seen somebody like, really, really, really. And so to that notion, the moon in the reverse. Yeah, I just seen somebody like, made me feel, didn't even make me feel no type of way. It just, I didn't like it. I didn't like what I saw. You may have thought that this person was more like you than they actually were. Or maybe they are more like you than you find comfortable. Maybe they are like you, just in the ways that you don't necessarily want to face right now. King of Cups. Damn, Taurus. This is crazy. Okay, so you were falling for this person. You were. You were falling for this person. You were open to this person. I don't know what happened, but you just said, fuck it. You really did. King of Cups in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and then the Five of Pentacles. You was like, man, fuck this shit. It's like all the way. He was like, fuck this shit. They really, whatever they showed you, it could have been, I'm going to tell you what I'm really picking up on. I'm picking up on some, damn, that's wild. Okay. I'm going to give you a scenario. This isn't for everybody, and this may not even really resonate with you, but this is kind of the energy that I'm getting from these cards. So let's say, for instance, you met somebody, right? Let's say you progressed along. Everything was going good. Let's say you met this person online. Just an example. I'm about to light my blunt on this because this shit about to get deep. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Make sure I light that the right way. All right, Taurus. So let's say, for instance, you met somebody online or in a grocery store. Now, follow me here. There's a reason why I'm choosing these particular scenarios. But yeah, let's say you met this person on the whim or on the fly, right? And initially, it was like, boom. First contact was good. So what happened? You got the digits, you know what I'm saying? You chopped it up for a little bit. You talked to this person, whatever. Okay. Conversation had you in there. So what was curiosity evolved into like a real attraction, right? So you keep going on, you keep going on. So now you and this person, you're talking on a regular basis. You're learning stuff about this person. You're liking how this person is like, you know, really willing to step out with you, and you know what I mean, like really open up to you and speak the way they, you know, when you ask them a question, they answer it directly. You like that. Like every time you're engaging with this person, you are growing more and more confident in your decision to want to offer them something. You're still cautious. You're not going to offer them everything, but you are confident. You're growing in your confidence enough to be like, you know what? I can give you just a little something. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be your man or nothing. I'm not gonna be your girl or nothing. But you know, maybe we could take this to the next step. Maybe we could, you know, take our adventure a little bit further. But somewhere, and this is the specific part, somewhere you saw something or you heard something. Maybe you overheard this person talking to somebody else. Maybe somebody came to you and told you something that this person had said. Or maybe, you know, screenshots and receipts. I don't know. But whatever it wasn't any bigger than this offer you were going to give. So let me tell you, put it like this. Let's say you're a masculine Taurus, right? And you'd have met this female, and she's banging, and she's nice, and she's smart, and she's got all these attributes that you could really, really rock with, right? But then you find out she has a girlfriend. Not even that she has another dude. She has a girlfriend, right? Now, you wasn't finna make her your girl, no way. It wasn't like you was getting ready to roll up on her with the ring and, you know, the house, the mortgage, the deed, whatever, and be like, yo, come away with me. you probably was just like, yo, like this person's cool enough for me to feel like, I could maybe like have a friends with benefits situation, or, maybe go out on a couple dates or whatever. But then you found out that this girl has a girlfriend. Now, this don't bother you that much because you wasn't really at a place where you were really about to invest too much anyway. You wasn't really ready to give up your single life, right? But just the fact that you had to find out whatever way you found out, that's what turned you off. Like, if she had to come to you and told you, like, yo, okay, you cool peoples, I like you, whatever, like, we can even do whatever you got in mind. But I got a chick, so if we gonna do anything, we gotta do it together, right? You'd have been cool with that, Taurus. But because you had to find out whatever it was you found out, the way you found out about it, that's the shit that's got you like, uh, no, no. That's what's got you looking at this person like, oh yeah, nah. Even this little offer that I was gonna give you, not only am I not gonna give you that offer, but guess what? I'm not even talking to you no more. I'm not gonna look at you no more. I'm not gonna wonder about you no more. None of that. Like, you out. You're out in the cold. Page of Swords in reverse. Clarify about the five of Pentacles. You're out in the cold. And so whoever you out there kicking it with, enjoy that. Enjoy that. You're like moving on. You know what I'm saying? The tower is hit. It is what it is. But this is the thing though, Taurus. I don't think you realize that you just didn't open up your heart to begin with. So, like, that's why your oracle said it's safe for you to love. Like, this person, whoever this person was, they weren't playing with you. They were just taking their time. You know, they weren't even looking for a romantic situation. They were just looking to make friends, maybe. You know what I mean? And you might have been the one that took it to the left and was like, all right, I can make this person my chick, but first I might need to see something else. I need to find out something else. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, listen, but if your girl got a girlfriend, are you really losing? Just saying, Taurus. If you're a guy, hell, if you're a girl, hell, if you're a furry, if your girl has a girlfriend and y'all can all get along, I don't see a problem with that. I don't judge, but I definitely don't see a problem with that. All right. All right, Virgos. All right, Virgos. What are y'all doing? Sorry. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, it feels like. I was gonna say something real slick, but this ain't about me. This is not about me at all. This is not about me at all. All right, Virgo, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Oh, okay. Y'all out here want to be in love and shit? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see, shall we, Virgo? Yes, this is your soulmate. 5 of Swords, but somebody playing mind games? Somebody playing games with themselves? Don't play with yourself, especially if you're in a relationship. There's no need. Just saying. If you got a partner, why are you playing with yourself? Come on, man. Can I get 2 more, please, for Virgo? Damn, the Herman in reverse. Why do I feel like... Okay. Okay. First and foremost, let's just say this. somebody needs to stop with the word vomit. Okay? Somebody needs to stop with just throwing a bunch of shit out there and hoping that it sticks. All right, Virgo, you are here. You are definitely here. You got the Five of Swords in the upright, the Hermit in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. All right, so for my female Virgos, you are handling your business. You are taking care of home. You're taking care of the family. You're you're holding down the bills, the finances. You're looking good. You're smelling good. Everything you touch is coming up roses. That's good. That's a good thing. You may be going out with your friends. You may be, socializing a little bit more. Um, I'm hearing visiting the novelties of life. So, you may be finding yourself really enjoying the more frivolous aspects of life instead of, being so centered on your pentacles and your stability and stuff. And that's not to say that you're like throwing away your responsibilities or anything like that. It's just that you're letting yourself breathe a little bit. You're letting your hair down. You're kind of just getting out and just enjoying nonsense for a little bit. Kind of it's in you to create that balance. And so, maybe you've been a little too cerebral over here for too long, so now you're going to go over here and just try to balance your energies out. You may be flirting with some people, and this is for my female Virgos. You may be flirting with some people. You may be gaslighting some people a little bit. And I'm not saying that in terms of like you're like running game on people hard or trying to get a lot of people or anything, but you're just right now you're just enjoying the socializing. You're just, it's like, if dude comes up to you and he's like, damn boo, you fine, you gonna look at him and be like, thank you, you're handsome yourself. Even if he's ugly as sin, you're gonna say that just to make him feel good, because hey, why not? It's like that kind of energy. But you're still not really, you're not at a space where you're like, I need a partner. You're pretty good where you're at. Now for the male Virgos, there is a little bit different, and I don't mean to be like biased on that term, in terms of like the females are so much better than the males or anything like that. It's just the way it hits me right now. But for my male Virgos, what I feel like is you are resisting something. There's a time for harvest and there's a time for planting. And you are in your planting season, but you are kind of being a little bit stubborn about that. And when I say you're in your planting season, I mean, you should be, there's something that the universe wants you to reflect on. There's something that the universe is asking you to sit down and go within and soul search on, and you are ignoring that. You're ignoring that because right now you are sitting in your feminine energy. That's not to say you running around here acting like no bitch, so don't, I didn't say that. What I'm saying is you are so the masculine energy, regardless of the sign, masculine is about action. Okay? They are about giving. Feminines are about thought, feeling, receiving. Okay? You are in this space of you want to receive, you want other people to give to you, right? But the universe is saying that's not the season you're in. The season that you're in for my masculines is to be of service to other people. And you're not doing that. You're ignoring that. And that's probably creating a bit of conflict in your personal relationships. Not even necessarily something that you or, the other people involved can articulate per se. They're just It's just like these spats that keep arising whenever you are asked to do something because you don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. If somebody asks you to, take their car up to the shop to get it serviced. Let's say your mom is like, "Can you take my car up here? I have an appointment. Can you drop it off for me?" Like, nah, you'll make up some shit. And they know you lying. They know you lying because you don't even really put forth the effort to be like, make it a good lie. It's just like they know the energy behind it. The energy behind it is just like, I don't want to do it. And so, it may be causing this tension to be created where people are like, okay, I don't know what mood Virgo's in, but I'm gonna just leave that motherfucker alone. You feel me? I'm just leave that motherfucker alone. So, just it. And what's gonna happen is if you're not careful, because you are in this receiving energy, you're gonna receive the frequency that matches the frequency you're on. Damn, there she go again, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so, and it's crazy because this Queen of Pentacles, which is the more intimate Queen of Pentacles, is actually clarifying the Hermit. And if you can see the way they're looking at each other, both queens are looking at each other. So you could be in a relationship with someone. This could be a same-sex relationship, or it could just be a true feminine to a feminine energy. And what I mean when I say that is, and see, like your original Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Wands. Your Hermit in reverse is clarified by a Queen of Pentacles. So what this tells me is, so this Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Wands clarification, one of you is in this energy of wanting to receive attention. That's all you want. You just want attention. You want to receive attention. You want to receive, you want to know that you're wanted. And put it like that. You want to know that people want you, and not just this one person, but you want to know that you are the desire of many. And this true feminine, who is a true feminine through and through. She's a woman. She's, and it's crazy because remember when I just said the feminine energy is about receiving, cultivating. This is why she has the womb and not the penis. She's getting that. Like this true feminine, she's getting that. She, she's getting the adulation and the adoration and the, this is almost like, I'm going to tell you, it's weird. And then the Lovers in reverse, clarifying your Five of Swords. Okay. This is very specific. But this is the energy of two people, right? And I don't think that this is the same sex. I think this is a heterosexual situation. This is a man and a woman, possibly in a relationship, but they are very close to each other. Or at least like they're in close proximity of each other, right? One of them, the masculine in this situation, and I don't judge, they could be transgender, they could be transsexual, they could be whatever it is. They're only feminine in one dynamic. I won't say only feminine on the outside, but they're only feminine in one dynamic. And the most important space of them being feminine is in the dynamic of giving and receiving. They want to be the one to be noticed. They want to be the one to be seen. They want to be the one to be adored. They want to be the one, that's got niggas kissing their toes and, you know what I'm saying, like sneaking out into the field for a little afternoon delight and stuff like that. And they may actually be jealous of this other person. But the thing about it is what they don't realize is this other person who gets all these things, they've done the soul searching. They've done the inner work. They're done. Like, this is their reward for doing the inner work. The adulations and everything, that's their reward for doing the inner work. Now, somebody in this dynamic may want to believe that this is a viable option, or this is a equally balanced connection, like this is a coming together of two minds that are alike, but it's not. That is damn, I thought we was gonna get some good readings tonight, y'all. Yeah, they want to believe that this is their 10 of cups. This is their wish fulfillment. But it's not. It's like, it's almost like this person. So it's not that y'all aren't of like minds. It's not like you aren't in some ways balanced, because you are. But the problem is y'all don't. Okay, so like this person over here that wants all the stuff that this other person has, they not even, I don't think they're jealous. They're not being honest about why they're here. So, it's like they're really here so that they can study this person and they can figure out what makes this person so special, because they're drawn to them, just like they see everybody else drawn to them, they're drawn to them. And so they're trying to figure out how to put their fingers on that, and maybe, once they figure it out, they can take it and they can make it their own, and they can have the same impact. But that's the problem, because this person over here, the other person is like, oh no, we're in a relationship. No, like they would never compete with me. Like, he loves me, she loves me. But this is the type of person that, like, in 10 years you be sitting at dinner and they be like, honey, so remember when I told you the dog chewed up your $600 Jimmy shoes? That's not really what happened. I had them on my feet, and I didn't realize that my feet were so big, and I tore them up. But I love them. I just had to put them on. Like, this is somebody who is going to start showing you in real time, like, oh no, I'm here because I admire you for your feminine attributes. And I want to know how I can get them. I want to know, if your boobs are real, I want to know who I can go to get some just like yours. That kind of thing. It's like, it's crazy. I don't know. Y'all deal with that. Y'all deal with that. Listen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so listen. I am broke down to the crown. I can't do it anymore. I did Virgo. I promise I will pick this up tomorrow. We will do Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio tomorrow night. Well, I swear to God, I forgot to go. I'm tired. I cannot keep my eyes open anymore. I've got to go. I love you. Thank you for hanging in there with me. That one person who did. Please, thumbs up. If you heard anything you like, leave me a comment. Peace, love, progress.